Hello everyone, what is going on? It's your boy HTW. You are listening to the HTWs of the podcast, and I'm here today to do one of my car review thingies. I did one last night for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. I just haven't uploaded it. It wasn't all that good, to be honest with you, and I really don't like doing things that I don't really like uploading things that I don't like. So that is what I'm doing. I just don't think I'm going to upload it overall, though. I thought that was a great show. The tag team match was fucking the best match of the show, and the other two championship matches were good as well. And I just thought everything was solid, good. Thumbs up on that show. But now we're talking about SummerSlam, baby. I just got done watching it, and honestly, after walking out, I had the same reaction as I did walking out of WrestleMania. Maybe not as mad as I was. There's a lot better booking going on here, but I just thought that this show, I just had the same reaction to it as I did when I walked out of watching fucking WrestleMania, and that's not good. That's not good, because WrestleMania, I thought was a good show that could have been a much better show, and I feel like I kind of have the same feelings here, because with WrestleMania, I thought a lot of the booking was poor, but here I thought kind of the same thing. Like, a lot of the booking was poor. There's a lot of great booking, thumbs up booking, a lot of thumbs up booking, but a lot of like thumbs in the middle, thumbs down booking, you know what I mean? So I'll kind of start off with the pre-show. I didn't get to see the Zayn and Neville versus the Dudley Boys match, unfortunately. But like, I saw the other two. So I saw the 12-man tag. I actually kind of like caught like the second half of it. It was whatever. From what I saw, it was whatever. The Faces won, and it looks like they're setting up American Alpha Usos feud going on for the tag team titles. Just hope those tag team titles and the women's title look a lot better than the Universal Championship. Oh, but we'll get into that. And also, another big problem with both shows, too fucking long. This show was not as long as WrestleMania was, but my God, was it bad. But I do have to... But my God, it wasn't long. But I do have to say that this had a fantastic SummerSlam set. That was a great SummerSlam set. Props to WWE, giving them the clap. I thought that set looked fucking beautiful. Beautiful. So now I'm going to move on here to... I think it was like it was the Dudleys versus Neville and Zayn. Didn't see the match besides the finish. But hey, the right guys won, I guess. But there's some reason on the pre-show, fuck. Whatever. Moving on. Then we had Cesaro versus Sheamus, which was moved on to the pre-show for some reason. I guess it was only moved on because the 6-woman tag match had a surprise guest. But we'll talk about that in a minute. And then, Sheamus won as I thought. It was a good match. But the person I thought won, you have the baby, in the best of 7, you have the babyface Chase to win. Good. Sheamus won. Yeah. So then we had the first match of the night, which was Enzo and Cass versus Jericho. A good match. I give it like a 6 out of 10. I thought it was good. Thumbs up. Jericho KO won, which I was surprised about. The finish was kind of fucked up a little bit. The finish was Kevin Owens went for a pop-up powerbomb, but Enzo went over and then got hit with the code breaker, which I thought was cool looking. It was a little bit short though, but it still looked vicious as hell. So yeah, it was a good match, 6 out of 10. A lot of cool spots, just a lot of just a good opener, thumbs up. And surprisingly, Jericho won, which I didn't think was going to happen. I thought the Enzo and Cass would win in their hometown, but I guess not. Maybe they'll have a rematch and Enzo and Cass will win tomorrow, probably. Fuck 50-50 booking up the ass. And then we had the second match of the night, surprisingly, was Sasha versus Charlotte for the women's title. And I believe Sasha is hurt. I don't know what's going on, but she's been taken off of recent all the Raw live events and whatnot. Supposedly people saying she's hurt, some people are saying she's suspended, and the reason why we're saying that because Sasha lost to like a roll-up kind of thing. There was a really weird moment where Charlotte was trying to give Sasha Banks the Roderick Strong's top rope backbreaker on the top rope, and she hit her ass on it, but missed and like landed on the back of her neck on the mat, which was not good. Did not look good. No, that was not good. No. So a lot of people saying she's hurt because of that, and a lot of people saying other stuff, that she's legitimately hurt. Either way, it sucks. She did lose the championship. Charlotte is your new champion, and it was really the only other title that changed hands if you don't count the Universal, which never really had a championship. But we'll talk about that ugly-looking fucker in a minute. So yeah, so one, I thought it was a good match, 7 out of 10. It was a really sloppy and dangerous and nervous to watch match, but it was fun, you know. And as much as I really wanted Sasha to win, I thought she was going to win. Charlotte has the title back. I guess she's supposedly either suspended or injured. I don't know which one it is, but I guess we'll find out soon. So yeah, then we move on. We had, what match was after this? Oh yeah, Miz versus Apollo Crews. The Miz one, which I thought it was, I give it like a 5 out of 10. It's a fine match, whatever. It was fine wrestling. Miz won, I thought, so I really wanted Apollo Crews to win, but nope. So, yep, that happened. Moving on, then we had match of the fucking night, AJ Styles versus John Cena. This match was amazing. If people didn't like their Money in the Bank match, I don't know how you could not like this match. This match was everything that it was ever built to. I mean, this match was fucking fantastic. I give this like 9 or 9.5 out of 10. I mean, it was just so perfect. Perfect. It was just so great, and just everything about this was great. It had me on the edge of my seat. It had me clenched up. It had me fucking scared. It had me. I thought I was going to get a heart attack during this match. You wanted AJ to win so bad, but then it's just a lot of great near falls. You know, the whole thing where Cena, like every match, it seems like towards the stretch, Cena hits his finisher and then kicks out, move, kicks out, kick out, and it gets people into the match. Sure, it's a good concept, but it can get tiresome. In this match, it did not. And Cena, after trading finishers and a lot of great moves, Cena hits a, not top rope, but second rope AA, avalanche AA, whatever you want to call it, and AJ kicked out. And at that moment, everyone knew AJ was most likely going to win. But they teased the Styles Clash. They teased some other stuff before they did it. He finally, bam, he hit the Styles Clash. They went over and hit the phenomenal forearm and won clean as a fucking whistle. So that either tells us two things. Obviously, AJ has to be the next number one contender for Dean's title. Or I mean, like, and either I don't know if he's winning it or not. That's actually quite interesting to see. I don't know. I hope he kind of wins, honestly. Like, I like Dean. I've liked Dean's run so far. We'll talk about his match soon. But it just felt like, I just really want AJ to be champion. That's all. And thankfully he doesn't have that ugly Universal title. We'll get to that fucking thing. I'm getting so ahead of myself. It's just so ugly. But yeah, great match, man. I can talk about this match all day, but I'm not. I want to move on. I want to do this right. So then what was the next match we had? We had the New Day versus the Club, which was whatever, 4 out of 10. The finish really was, they had Jon Stewart come out, and he was kind of supporting New Day before the match, and then they were going to give him the ring post-itis, and then Becky comes out, and he attacks the Club for a DQ. So technically the Club won. I think the reason why they did this was because tomorrow is, like, there'll be 365 days, 1 year tag team, and there'll be 1 year as official tag team champions. I bet you that Cena. I keep on thinking of that AJ Cena match. I gotta rewatch that when I get home. But I bet you that the New Day are gonna lose and the Club are gonna be new tag team champions. Calling it. So then what else did we have? Then we had what else did we have? Oh yeah. Then we had fuck. Why can't I think? It was the WWE World Championship match, right? Must have. Yep, it was. Okay, so yeah, they had Dean Ambrose with Dolph Ziggler, which they got like 10, maybe 15, probably 10 minutes of time. They didn't have a lot to work with, but I thought for the most part, it was a good match. But the problem was with this match was, I give this match like a 7 out of 10. You know, a good match, but like, the problem was they didn't get all the time in the world to work with. They did a lot of cool stuff, but the crowd, after the AJ Cena match, the crowd was dead. They did not give a shit. They only came alive kind of for the Universal Championship and kind of for the main event. Kind of. But, like, the AJ Cena match just took everything out of the crowd, man. Took everything out of that crowd. They did not recover from that at all. It wasn't like last year where they kind of recovered for the main event. Nope, and the problem was with this show, it was too fucking long. Same thing happened at WrestleMania. The show's just too long. This show was just too, like, you know, they have Mania every year. It's 4 hours, right? But you have so many matches. There's so much wrestling. If you spread it out, if you don't have 11 matches on a card, 10 matches on a card. Last year they had 10, and the same thing pretty much happened. You know, like, it's way too much. You know, it's way too much. But then what was I going to say? So, yeah, it was a fine match, and like, so, but the crowd was just not into it. The finish was, Dean was going to give him a top rope face buster. Dean Ambrose, they did it, but he lands on his feet. Dean Ambrose gives him dirty deeds and wins. The problem with also the match was it never felt like Dolph Ziggler had any chance of winning. They did such a great job of the promos going into it and just like making you believe that Dean Ambrose can actually win, and then nope, didn't happen. Didn't live up to it. Yeah, so that happened. Fuck. So yeah, I give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. We know, whatever. And then what else do we? So yeah, they had two big problems with it. And then we had the 6 women tag team match, which I'll give them credit. They tried, but I just couldn't care less. They tried. I'll give them that, and it was entertaining in some parts, but I just couldn't care less. Surprise! So Eva Marie was out. They say she's taking a vacation, somewhere in some fucking country. I don't know, but when she's actually suspended. What else happened? Oh yeah, and then Nikki Bella came out, which was awesome. She looks hot as hell as normal. I like looking at her, and her forearm is sick. But so her finisher's now a TKO. Which is cool. I like it, and it's better than the Rack Attack, because the Rack Attack was, I don't know if it's better than the Rack Attack, but the Rack Attack really hurt her back, which was the reason why she fucked up her neck and her back. So, you know, it's a good whatever. But who took the pin? Carmella did, yeah. You know, they tried. I'll give them this. They tried a lot. I will give them that, and it was it was kind of entertaining at parts, but the crowd didn't care. And it was hard to really care about who was going to win at the end of the day. So, yeah, whatever, 5 out of 10. And then, what else did we have? And then what was after that? Was that the Universal Championship? Yep. And at first I was pissed. Like, why would you have Roman go on after Universal Championship? But it kind of made sense at the end of the day. Because of what happened. So, a lot of weird booking decisions. Just a lot of weird ones. So the Universal Championship, which that belt looks so fucking ugly. I saw some people tweeting, I think it was Adam Pacitti from What Culture, like, what the fuck is that belt? And before, like, the promo even happened. And it looks like you took the WWE World Championship and put it in a laundry in the washer with a bag full of Twizzlers. Like, this thing looks bad. Like, the name, okay, it's not as bad as people say there, but the title looks so AIDS. Get a new looking title. I really hope what they do is tomorrow Finn comes out like, this is not the championship, and then comes out and he has like this new cool looking demon kind of thing, kind of like what Jeff Hardy had with the TNA title. I know it's kind of shit with Willow, but like anything, that Willow title is better than this shit Universal Championship. Fuck, it's so bad. Let's see how I'm doing on time here. I'm trying to see. 14 minutes, okay. About to be 15. So, yeah, so that happened. It was bad. Bad. It's a bad title. The match itself was pretty good, actually. The crowd was just not into it, and that was bad too. It was not one of their better matches either, but it was still a good match. I give it like 8 out of 10. It was good. I thought it was good. Really good. The big problem, like I said, with this match was that the crowd was just dead. The crowd was just dead. Seth Rollins hit God's last gift, which I thought was kind of cool. But just nobody. Fuck. And half the match, people were booing the fucking title. Like, let's just enjoy a match. I understand the title shit, so I get it. But can we just? It's Seth Rollins and Finn Balor for the first time ever in a ring. That's probably why it wasn't as good as we all thought it was gonna be. But I mean, fuck me, man. Like, it could have been so much better. You know, it felt like it was going to be a lot better. But kind of like the Joe Nakamura match, it was kind of underwhelming, but it was still a good match, right? So I give this like an 8 out of 10. It was still good. The right guy won, though. A lot of people said Seth Rollins should win. Nope. Finn Balor won. Right decision. Awesome. Then we had, what else did we have? Then we just had the U.S. title, which didn't even happen. Just a brawl. So, like, I can't understand how WWE thinks that Roman isn't a heel at this point. Like, for fuck's sakes. That is, like, the most heelish move ever, right? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Why are they still trying with the face turn with this fuck? I don't understand. He's good at it being a heel, too, so I don't understand it. Just give up, WWE. Then they had, match never even happened. Just Roman beat up Rusev, and Rusev beat up Roman, but Roman speared Rusev, and they cleared Rusev not being able to compete. So yeah, whatever. Okay. Moving on. Next, final match was Lesnar versus Orton, which I give like a 7 out of 10 as well. I thought this match was good. It had a lot of cool spots. It was a very predictable Lesnar match, but it was still good. It still picked up. Lesnar, like, just threw Randy Orton into one of the, from, like, this front row of fans into a announce table. It was sick. It was crazy. It was weird. And then he was gonna, like, do something on another announce table. They both got up, and then Randy Orton hit an RKO. The announce table didn't break, but it seems like it never does an RKO, so it's not surprising. And then what else happened? And then so then we had, what was it? So then so then Brock Lesnar comes in the ring. Randy Orton hits a DDT, hits another RKO, kicks out. Lesnar hits an F5. Orton goes for the punt. Lesnar hits an catches him, hits an F5, and then kicks out. And then he just starts fucking elbowing and punching Orton in the head. And Orton, I don't know if he bladed or if he did it hard way. It didn't matter at all. But I don't know if this was scripted or if this was a legitimate stoppage. I don't know. It looked like it was a legitimate stoppage. But, like, he was just bleeding like crazy. It was bad. He was leaking buckets. Like, it was not good. It wasn't one of the worst ones I've seen, but it was bad. It was a bad... If that was a hard way, that is a bad hard way cut. So then what happened was... I don't know if it was. It doesn't even fucking matter, really, because nobody should bleed that much. And they had to stop the match because of it, if it was legitimate or not. It looked like it was. So yeah, and then Lesnar kept on trying to attack him, and then they said no, back off, and they stopped the match. So they said TKO, and then then Lesnar tried to pounce on him again, and then they got him off. Shane McMahon came out. I thought Goldberg was going to come out, but I guess that's never happening. Thank God. And then Lesnar said Shane was trying to check on Randy. Lesnar kept on fucking getting in the way of Shane. And then he gave Shane an F5, which I don't know if that's setting up a match with Shane. I hope not. Honestly, I hope not. But yeah, man, that's that. So yeah, that's SummerSlam. I give it like a thumbs in the middle show. A lot of weird booking and just like a lot of good wrestling, but way too long of a show. This show did not need to be 4 hours, right? And like, you know, you could say, oh yeah, WrestleMania is 4 hours and everything, but they don't have 10 matches on a card and then have a pre-show which starts an hour and 30 minutes early. You know, didn't need to happen. Did not need to happen. Anyways, I've hit 20 minutes. I'm gonna go. I'm almost home. So yeah, overall, I'll give this a thumbs in the middle. It was a weird show. I mean, a couple of great matches though to look forward on. A match of the year contender with AJ versus Cena. So I can't really say give this a thumbs down, but it's not the best show that they've done. WWE, and I've been giving them credit. I've been saying, hey, they've been going on a roll since WrestleMania on pay-per-views, but you know, this was just not one of them. But it was still, I'm really indifferent to the show. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys did all enjoy, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out, guys.